very timely because the Philippines is with great expectations in becoming an upper middle income country. And of course, they are making the most of the recently approved Philippine Development Plan, and we know that the financial inclusion strategy is also part of this Philippine Development Plan. And finally, the fact that the UN just signed with the government of the Philippines, the first financial inclusion is one of the chapters that we have within the human capital component. So, welcome, and as we know, the
that you will be able to have a pension in the future, maybe have a house, sort of much, or even invest in that, company that you always wanted to make, or whatever dream you actually might have. The third component, which is actually very important, is the resilience part. So what do I mean by resilience? Is that, in case of an external shock, do you have measures to protect yourself against it? Savings, emergency savings is the most purest form. Insurance products, of course, in this country where climate change has and plus earthquakes has a very big prevalence. How do you protect yourself against that? The other instruments for you to do that. And the fourth part is actually a subjective part, which is how confident do you feel in managing all of that? Do you have a little stress? Yeah, but you're laughing at the stress. That's going to bed and thinking, oh my God, I'm not going to make it. And is that true? Very good. Well, I'm wait. From that 17% of 2015 to 56%. And these are figures of 2 years ago. I'm sure they're a little bit higher now. So there's a lot of work to be done on financial inclusion, for sure, to actually get the poor to the poor, and certainly a lot of communities that actually are still lagging behind having access to financial services. But apart from that part of work that still needs to be done, and that you've all been involved in actually in trying to get more access to a lot of communities, financial inclusion does not make you better in and by itself either. The whole reason of my being special advocate in the end of the day is to improve the lives of people, and so it's a focus on the outcome. Is financial inclusion for what? And I am really sure that without having a specific focus on financial health, we will not specifically have financial inclusion leading to a positive outcome in people's lives. How do I define financial health? First of all, has 4 components. Number 1 is, how do you help people manage day-to-day expenditures? People not only always have a monthly income and monthly expenses. Try to bridge all these cash flow necessities and realities to people. I think are very important. Number 2, having long-term objective and goals. I mean, from buying a house, giving something to your children, being able to have healthy lives. Number 3 is resilience in case of any shock, and I've heard that here in the Philippines. They're mostly health or actually climate or natural effects shocks. How do you make front to these? What are your tools to actually how do you have savings? Do you have emergency savings? Do you have insurance? These issues are very, very important. Number 4, how confident are you in order to be able to do this? So I'm really happy that BSP has actually included financial health also within the strategy, because I think this is a very important component. Wonderful to be here.
I was one of the committees when we visited Europe about a year before that.
Okay. Hallelujah.
There's a picture. Not only because you showing such concern for the situation here for small, especially the small businesses, but also you consider some of them. So, thank you once again for being here, and it is actually a very timely moment to be here.
Very warm welcome, literally, because yesterday was really very warm. in the beautiful internal lake that you have, seeing fishermen and people, and like you said, the micro, small entrepreneurs, really trying to make money, give employment, and really develop your country. And I have to make a special thanks to the BSP. To have done such a wonderful organization, a wonderful cooperation with my office and with all my partners. It's been a wonderful preparation of the whole trip. I have been very much looking forward to this visit, really. And I think, like you say, it's timely. You've come a long way. 9 years ago, you were 17% financially included.
Not the president.
No.
Yeah, I mean, I said that then 17% of the population was financially included. The last number of 2 years ago is around 56%. So I think that we can actually say that the Philippines, thanks to very good work from the BSB and reverting, or I would say, ramping regulatory frameworks by which the private sector could actually do a lot of work to actually access more people, has been very good. However, we still have a lot of challenges. First of all, we have a big challenge of connectivity still. We've just been present about it. There are many places that there's no connection, so farmers or people in certain islands, they don't have access to any type of broadband, and what it is, the quality of service is still not very good, and it's also very expensive, so it's not really a proper connectivity. So that's